guys are doing fantastic. I wanted to come and talk to you guys just kind of openly and candidly about weight loss and weight gain and just some of the changes that I've been seeing with my body. And I know that there are a lot of people who can relate to this, but this is just sort of my way of tracking my fitness and just sharing some things that people might actually be concerned about. So I'm just going to start off by saying that I'm 28 years old, and my whole life I've always been really skinny. And to some people, I might still be skinny now. I'm definitely not skinny in my eyes. However, this is really not about being skinny or not being skinny. It's just more so about a transformation. And my whole life, I was really thin. I was so thin that like people would make fun of me when I was in elementary school. They would call me spider legs and all kinds of like nasty names because I was really skinny. And as I started getting older, I was still slim, but I wasn't skinny enough for people to make comments about it. One thing that I must note is that I did not grow up in a predominantly black neighborhood. And I think that piece definitely did play a part on sort of body image issues. When I was growing up, I never really looked at myself and thought, oh, I wanted to be curvy or I wanted to look a certain way. I was fine with my body. As I started getting a little bit older, I would say like 17, I was hanging out with people who weren't necessarily like in my community, but in other cities nearby who were African American, and you know, they were really into hip hop and all that sort of thing, and I would listen to a lot of rap songs, and it was a time where body image started becoming a really big deal as far as like being curvy, having a big butt, having thick thighs. That was like the thing to be, that was the way to look. And so as I was growing up, it was kind of like me looking at my body, I was like, yo, what happened? You know, I'm African. Where's my butt? Where's this? Where's that? I was just kind of like, where is everything? And when am I going to get it? And I was pretty active. I was a dancer. So I danced for my entire life. So I was always working out. I was always fit. And I never really had the opportunity to just kind of sit there and watch my body transform. So when I hit college, I stopped dancing. And I began gaining weight, which I was so happy about. I was thrilled because I started seeing myself like actually filling out, looking a little bit more curvy, nothing, you know, outrageous, but enough to where people would actually be like, oh, you know, you have a nice body, like you have nice boobs or whatever. Like people would actually notice certain things because I was gaining weight. I was eating a lot in the dining halls. In the dining halls, it was buffet style and you could eat whatever you wanted. My mom also like put money on my card to where I could go to like the student store. And what I would end up doing a lot of times was I would stay up really late, like 2, 3 in the morning every night, watching MTV music videos and eating ice cream. And so I got into this habit of eating ice cream every day. Like if anyone knows me, they know I love ice cream. I'm like obsessed with ice cream. And I ate ice cream every single day for about 5 years straight. Every single night I ate ice cream. And at first, you know, it's not just the ice cream. I didn't care about what I ate. And I encouraged myself to eat poorly because I knew that if you eat certain things, you get bigger. And I would have people tell me things like, oh, don't worry about it. When you have a baby, you'll get some hips. When you have a baby, you'll get this, you'll get that, which is not necessarily true anyway. Just so y'all know, that's not necessarily true. Just because you have a baby does not mean you are automatically going to become curvy. But this whole perception of how I was supposed to look was in my head. And I definitely did fill out. I got to a size that I liked. But I still felt like I still didn't look like Beyonce or whoever. I still did not, you know, have this body that I have been looking for. And not only that, but I got into a habit of eating a certain way. And I just never cared about what I ate ever again. And so fast forward, you know, 22 years old all the way to 26, 27. Actually, the first person to point something out to me was one of my male friends. I think I might have been like 25. We went out to a club, a nightclub, and I had on a dress. Mind you, like, I've always worn whatever I wanted to wear, so it was never a big deal. I had on this dress that was backless. And after we left, we were walking back to the car, and he was like, you know, you probably shouldn't wear stuff like that anymore. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, you have back fat. And I'm like, what? What you? No, I don't. Because I was still, like, you know, pretty slim. And I definitely did not know what he was talking about. He's like, yeah, you do. You have back fat. And I'm like, no, I don't. And I didn't even pay attention to that. I just let that slide right off. And then a couple months later, I took a picture with some friends. And the angle that the picture was at, they took one from the back. And then we kind of turned around and they took one from the front. And I saw, like, what he was talking about. And I had back fat, like there was fat like hanging on the sides of my stomach, and it was really unflattering. But it was more so like a wake-up call, like, what in the world is going on? How did I end up with this? I used to love wearing like crop tops and things like that, and I couldn't wear them anymore because now it's like I actually have so much fat on my stomach that I cannot wear those clothes. And it took me a long time to realize I cannot be wearing this. Because for one, no one would tell me, like, Michelle, really? What are you wearing? No one would tell me. But I felt disgusting. And that's another thing, like, just feeling gross. I know even now when I tell people that I'm working out and I'm losing weight, they're like, for what? You look good, girl. What are you talking about? You don't need to lose no weight. And I really wish that people would allow people to pursue their fitness goals or healthy living without judging how they look and how they think that they should look. Because for me personally, yes, I have a certain way that I do want to look, but I also have a certain way that I want to feel. And you have no idea how I feel inside. Like, when you are overweight or whatever, you just eat poorly, you don't feel good. Like, my stomach feels like bleh all the time. And I want to fix that. So I decided that I was going to get fit. Let me tell you right now, I am not somebody who likes to monitor what I eat. I don't like to monitor what I eat. I do not like exercise. I know that people say that, but I really don't like it. Like, it's not even like I don't like it, but I'll do it. Like, no, I hate running. Hate it. I hate being tired. I hate sweating. I hate all of that kind of stuff. And so that's why I don't work out. Last year I had a gym membership and I went maybe 2 times. I paid every single month. Every single month I paid $40 for someplace I never even went. Just because the thought of me going to run and to go get tired made no sense to me. So, like I said, it wasn't until recently that I just decided, you know, I really want to feel good about myself. I want to feel good about my body. I want to fit into my clothes. I want to feel good every single day. And I've been working so hard on myself on the inside as far as my spirituality and getting close to God. And so mentally, my mind is so clear. And I really wanted that feeling physically as well. So I decided to get fit. And I knew that I was going to have to exercise, even though I searched for all the different things I can do without having to exercise to lose weight. And truth be told, I was also really scared about getting buff. And that might sound so crazy, but I don't want to be buff. I don't think that's attractive on me. And so I was always afraid that if I worked out, I would end up looking all like macho, which is far from the truth. And I have a long way to go before I look even slightly buff. My genes, the genetics that I have, I get muscle pretty quickly. It doesn't take much for me to get muscles. So one thing that became really important is my diet, what I'm eating. I will come back and do another video just talking specifically about what I eat. In the last 2 weeks, I've lost 10 pounds, which I think is incredible. My starting weight was 165 and I'm 5'5". And I want to get down to 145. That's my goal. So I've lost 10 pounds. I'm at 155 right now. And it is a lot of weight to lose in 2 weeks, but my lifestyle changed drastically in these last 2 weeks. I mean, from everything from what I was eating to my exercise to drinking water, which I hate drinking, but I realized that water is something that, for one, is essential. I mean, I had no idea. I know people say water is so important, blah, 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 but I really had no idea how much of a difference I feel drinking water. I stopped getting headaches. I used to get headaches all the time, just like in the middle of the day. If I drove for a long time in traffic, or if I went shopping too long or whatever, I would get headaches, just random headaches. I started drinking water, they went away. I used to have to take a nap every day. I would be tired every day after work. Now I have so much energy, I don't have to take a nap. And then also sleep. I never knew how important sleep was to losing weight. I have a really bad habit of sleeping super late. I love staying up late, and I'm the kind of person who will stay up till 4 in the morning if need be and wake up at 6:30. I was averaging about 4 hours of sleep per night, and that's terrible for your body, and it's terrible if you're trying to lose weight. You do need to actually get a good amount of rest. And I thank you, Blue Rocker, here on YouTube, because she's a fitness girl, and she kind of let me know some of the things that I was doing incorrectly. And I've seen, you know, the proof is in the pudding. Like 2 weeks ago, I looked at a picture of myself, and today, and I was like, oh, you know, I could see it in my face. So anyway, this video is just to say that I'm going to be losing weight, and I do want to share that with you guys here. For the people who are like me, for the people who are lazy, who don't like running, who don't like drinking water, who don't like doing anything, I want to be able to encourage you, because it's not everybody who might want to lose 50 pounds. You might just want to lose a little bit of weight. And there are a lot of people who are skinny and think that they're going to be skinny forever, or are skinny and really want to get curvy, or whatever the case might be. But there's a certain way to go about that. Just eating and not caring and just, you know, allowing yourself to just go is not the answer. So yeah, I'm gonna insert pictures in this video so you can kind of see where I was when I was younger, where I was as I felt like I was just gaining a lot of weight, and then where I am right now. And so you can kind of see for yourself what I'm trying to do. And yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that it's real. As you get older, your metabolism does slow down, and you can't do what you always have done. So it's important to like build a great lifestyle that incorporates exercising and eating properly, and you will see your skin get better. You will see all of your health problems slowly disappear. You will see your attitude changing, and your self-esteem will just be so much higher. You'll feel good all the time because you're taking good care of yourself. And so that's just my encouragement to you guys. So if you guys are interested in seeing videos talking about, like, you know, things I'm eating or ways that I'm feeling, then please let me know and I will do that. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys dearly. Big kisses to you all. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, and love.